So we will start the conversation with Dr. Abdullah Al-Daddari, the manager of the MENA region of UNDP.
I'll be speaking in English, if you don't mind. I did the formal thing this morning. I spoke in Arabic. I think maybe a few words in English. And just like this morning, I have a written speech, but if you allow me, I will ad-lib. Why is this alliance very important? From our point of view in UNDP, in the Arab Bureau that I run, our observations are the following. The region is suffering from low productivity. In fact, productivity in the Arab economies have been going down, not even stable. And you will be surprised that productivity in the poorest Arab countries is equal to productivity in the richest Arab countries. And this is a scary phenomenon. And as you all know, growth and competitiveness come from increased in capital, increased in labor, and productivity. And if productivity is stuck where it is or even deteriorating, something is not going well. This is the only region in the world that has not come out yet from the dip of COVID-19 in GDP growth. And our Human Development Index, which is a composite index of knowledge is this index, of education, health, and GNI per capita economy, is still stagnant. We are not doing very well on that front, which is amazing. This is a very rich region, rich with its resources, rich in its youth. However, it has the highest level of youth unemployment in the world. It has a higher level of unemployment than sub-Saharan Africa for youth. So we have to tackle these issues, and in order for us to tackle the question of productivity, which will lead hopefully to higher value-added jobs for youth, we need to work on two fronts. On the demand side of the economy for knowledge, and on the supply side in the economy of knowledge. Our economies at the moment have narrow productive base. And I'm talking all the way from Morocco to Bahrain. I'm not naming names. I'm talking about the region. We have narrow productive base with very little diversified export base and actually little value added compared to the resources available to us. So we need to make sure that the economic policies are all about building a knowledge economy. And that's why the knowledge index we have been working with the MRBF on is extremely important. Please take a look at the index and what is it composed of. And you will see that unfortunately when we make policy, especially socioeconomic policies, are not following that index. And therefore, it's difficult for us to create the demand side in a knowledge economy. Demand meaning, do we need skilled people or not? Is there enough demand to purchase the skilled labor? For example, UNDP has followed every single Arab participant in the international mathematics competition since 1990. We followed them individually. 70% of them are outside the Arab region. And that's the crème de la crème of the region. What does that mean? Simple economics. There is no demand. So the importance of our partnership with MBRF is to produce the knowledge index, which is actually a planning tool if you think about it. You look at the knowledge index, what's made of, and it's a planning tool. We need to follow that index rather than just neoclassical economics or just let's build more infrastructure and other things. We need to build infrastructure, but we need an infrastructure that serves a wide base of economic growth that's based on knowledge. If we manage the demand side, now we go to the supply side. How many people in the region, especially youth, who have the skills to be able to offer the knowledge economy the type of skills that it needs? And that's why, again, the partnership with MRBF, with Coursera, this alliance will bring us all the other side, the supply side of skills for the knowledge economy, which is 1 million Arab youth who will be ready for a knowledge economy. So what I'm trying to say is, what we are doing here in Dubai, and this summit, and this alliance, is extremely important if we use it well. And it's important because even if we receive more financial resources in the region, we will not be able to break the vicious cycle of low productivity, low youth unemployment, and therefore lower competitiveness in the global economy. Now, there are islands and oases of success. We are in one of them. Dubai, the UAE, is a rising star in the knowledge economy. It still needs a long way to go, and that's normal, but they have started, and we are very honored to be partnering with them. For example, on the artificial intelligence front, we are working with the Mohammed bin Zayed University for Artificial Intelligence. We are setting up AI platforms for climate change management, for linking econometric and economic modeling with artificial intelligence. And believe it or not, one of the products we are building now is an Islamic insurance policy for 100 million farmers. And the risk in each insurance policy is designated for the location where this farmer is based on climate change risks, so that the insurance policy is exactly per the needs of that farmer, per the risks that farmer is facing. This will be disseminated to 100 million farmers very soon. So what I'm trying to say that with the UAE, we have a great opportunity because it's from the region to the region and from the region to the world. We in UNDP are committed to this partnership. We are very proud of it. We are investing in it, time and effort and money, and just like our UAE partners are doing. So this event, the whole summit, is for us a pinnacle of what we have been doing, and the next step is the platform for the next step in our journey towards knowledge economy in this region. Thank you very much.
شكرا دكتور عبد الله. والآن أدعو.
Now I'd like to invite Jamal Bahir, the Executive Director of Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Knowledge Foundation, and his speech will be in Arabic, and we need to use the headsets for the translation.
سيدات
Ladies and gentlemen, our dear guests, initially I would like to welcome you all within the first meeting the International Alliance for Skills Coalition. So we would like to have this opportunity to root the collaboration and coordination, and also to exchange information and ideas so that we can progress a sustainable path with the meetings of the region and with the whole world. So today's meeting is a great station within Mohammed bin Rashid Knowledge Foundation and with the UNDP. And it is represented as a great step to enhance the initiatives of the ideas and information that we have previously launched, which is the program of knowledge, and also to enhance the ideas and the skills, which is our main purpose of today's meeting, so that it can reflect on our sustainable and continuous support, so that we can aim our objectives and reach our objectives, so that we can build socio-knowledge economy. So today's meeting is a reflection of a new stage of the successful collaboration with the Mohammed bin Rashid Knowledge Foundation and the UNDP. And its support, and it is known as a knowledge program that is being built on cumulative successes that the initiative of the skills of the future, the previous year of the future, the skills of everyone in 9 Arab countries, and the results were astonishing. And the entity and also the UNDP and the foundation also has adopted a new project, which is for 1 million license for the skills. And this academy will have a great role, not only in the Arab region, not only in the Islamic region, but globally. So within the meantime, the futuristic vision of the UAE to build an economy and also knowledge vision, and the UAE vision of the 2071 that His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Prime President and also the ruler of Dubai, that aims of investing within the skills and also to have the local skills, the national skills, to combat the uncertainties, and also to look into their roles to make the UAE the best country within the year of 2071, and also to support the Arab countries and the Islamic region. And within the same framework, that the reflection of or the outputs of the meeting, it will be a great chance to support this knowledge project for a lot of reasons, and also to contribute into closing the gaps of skills, and also to provide the great national skills, and also for sustainable goals. And from this alliance, this academy will be more efficient to look forward into the best support for many categories, and also to exchange skills and knowledge. In previous years, that the entities, organizations, and also ministries, when the person comes in, the student, the one who seeks a job, they will ask him, where is your certificate? From which university you have graduated from? Right now things has been changed. So all the entities and organizations and ministries and also governments, they are looking for the people who has skills. And this is a natural change, because the more you acquire certificates has made the person that the certificate does not teach skills. It's only a pathway for the job. So all of the organizations are requiring skills. Some of the Western countries, they have looked into this consideration, and the skills has been provided. But the greater gap it's within the Arab countries and the Islamic region, that they do have a lack of skills. When we launched the previous year the initiative of futuristic skills for everyone, and we have looked into 9 countries, and we found some differences, that people has been changed their lives within 1 year, and there are people have been changed their lives within 10 years. But the jobs has been changed. They will get promoted. They will live great lives, great incomes, and also when the person increases the roof of their income or their salary, their happiness increases. The community will be safer, and the GDP's country will increase to its max. If it didn't happen, the opposite thing will happen, especially when we speak about the circumstances that we are living in. Within the region, there are wars, and there are refugees, and there are orphans and poor people. Have you heard in the beginning that there's a kid from Gaza that she has learned from the skills of the future, and the bombings and bombardings has been surrounded by her. And these kind of initiatives and this alliance will support these kind of people, and this academy will build better life for everyone. And from this alliance, the Academy of Skills of the Future will be more efficient, so that it can have a great integration of skills and knowledge, so that we can help the more people, so that they can gain the skills and share it, and also to enhance the spirit of creativity, because the role of the alliance will have a comprehensive role within recruiting the best skills and to hone them from the new things that are emerging from the knowledge platform. And finally, I would like to invite all of the participants within the alliance to support the Academy of Future Skills, and also to have greater partnerships, so that we can reach to its objectives. And I would like to invite all the local and global entities for the Global Alliance, so that there will be greater initiatives, greater skills, so that it can be a part of the academy. Thank you very much for your attendance, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
شكرا سعادة جمال بن.
Thank you, Mr. Gamal Al-Muharib, the CEO of Mohammed bin Rashid Knowledge Foundation. And now we will have Dr. Andrew for his speech. Please be on the stage.
Thank you. So, Coursera is delighted to be able to participate in part of this coalition, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with all of you. I was reflecting on how far we've come, but also how much further we have to go still. I remember it was about 2006, 2007 that I was teaching full-time at Stanford University, and I realized that year after year, I was walking into the same room, delivering the same lecture, even telling the same jokes, and I realized that this is not the best way for me to serve my students. And for me, that started a journey of taking courses at Stanford, and then later courses that weren't even taught on campus, and trying to find ways to digitize them and put them online for anyone in the world to access. And I think over the last 15 years, thanks to a lot of Coursera's partners, including, I just noticed, Barbara Oakley in the audience, who taught one of my favorite courses, Learning to Learn, on Coursera. But over the last 10, 15 years, thanks to the work of a lot of our partners, today there is great educational content that Coursera can hope anyone in the world get access to. What I did not realize 15 years ago as I embarked on this journey was that the challenge would keep on getting bigger every year, so that even as Coursera grew, and today we have over 160 million learners on the platform, including over 20 million from the Middle East and Africa region, it feels that over this period of time, the need for global education, for better skills and better knowledge has only grown even further. I think for a long time, the economy has needed people with more skills. And I think we are getting to be in a better position to present that, with one caveat, which is that even when the best causes from the best universities and companies are out there, there's still a lot of work to identify for a certain local economy, for a certain geography, what are the skills that are most needed? Because people can't learn everything under the sun. And so I really appreciate the efforts of the various coalition members to help people find out what is the right career path for you, and what are the jobs, the skills needed for a particular local region. And I think that will drive significant economic growth. On top of that, AI and technological shifts has only accelerated the need to upskill people and to help everyone develop new skills. Generative AI is transforming knowledge work. Every knowledge worker right now will be much more productive using AI than not. And on one hand, this is a great thing that we can get massive economic gains from AI. On the other hand, this is a huge challenge because we need to upskill a huge population to use AI effectively. And with the nature of work changing, one of the things I see many, even leading universities around the world struggle with is we have to train people not for the jobs today, but for the jobs as they will be 4 years from now when the students graduate, or maybe 10 years or 20 years from now as their career progresses. And because the pace of technological change is so fast, where once it was possible that someone could do a job and technology changes and their sons and daughters do a different job, now changes will happen in our lifetimes, in our children's lifetimes, that is no longer possible. I think the past where we would have one job our entire lives, that past is slowly fading away, and every one of us will have jobs that will keep changing through the course of our lifetimes, and that means that lifelong learning, a learning habit, is even more important than ever. And so, to me, the challenge of education has only grown, even though over the last 15 years, I think Coursera has also been working hard to rise to meet this growing need. But for societies, we have never had as many highly skilled people as we wish, and the economic opportunities for countries and for individuals to gain more skills to drive economic growth is still immense. We spend a lot of time managing physical capital, but human capital is the most valuable form of capital in the world, and we don't do nearly enough to cultivate and invest in it. In addition to needing to invest in human capital, the changing technology landscape has driven even greater urgency to help people upskill and also to help the next generation gain the new skills they will need to be prepared for the future. So, on one hand, looking back on how far we've come, I'm humbled at the progress that, thanks to a lot of Coursera's partners, we've already made. But I remain even more excited about the future that is yet to come, because as excited as I was about online education in Coursera 10, 15 years ago, and even though I thought back then that this movement had a lot of potential, the potential that I see today for helping people gain skills is even greater at this moment than any other moment that I had ever felt before. So on behalf of Coursera and the other educational teams we work with, like DeepLearning.ai, I am privileged to be able to participate in part of this coalition and look forward to supporting this region to keep on building skills and supporting people and driving economic growth. Thank you all very much.